Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm back with another Love Island review today, guys. We have 2 more episodes until the final. I'm so excited for the season to flipping end. Oh, guys, it's been 2 months of a hell ride. I'll be so real, of a hell ride. It's been 2 months. But before we get into this review, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so every time I upload a video, you guys are notified. And as you already know, we are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. So be sure to join the family. Also, as you guys can tell, I have my electricity back. That's where I was yesterday, actually. That's why I didn't upload a review. For those that didn't see my post that I posted on YouTube, I couldn't upload a review yesterday because I didn't have no electricity. I was out of electricity for 2 days. Luckily, I have a portable charger, and luckily, I work in a workplace that has obviously electricity, so I could charge my stuff. Yeah, that's annoying. It just goes to show that we actually need electricity to rely on a lot of things. Without electricity, we're fucked. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into today's episode because you know what? I'm tired of people's bullshit. So let's get into it. Meg talks to Megan and Connor. She said that she takes so much heat from the girls and saying how Connor said to her how Dejon took the question too literal. I'm sick and tired of hearing Meg talking about taking hate from these girls. You act as if these girls just bash you for no apparent reason. The reason why the girls talk about you is a reaction from what you said about them. Let's hold ourselves... You know what? Is there any point saying let's hold ourselves accountable? We got 2 more friggin' episodes. Meg doesn't know the word accountable if it was to hit her in the face. Let's be real. Let's be honest. I am going to... Let me prepare you guys. So hold on tight. We're going for a ride. Brace yourself, okay? There's certain aspects where I will be siding with Meg when it comes to her and Dejon. Because Dejon is one hell of a man. Like, he is a scary-ass dude. And I would really advise Meg to run the hell away from this man. So in terms of when it becomes those two, it's not even like I have to side with her. Like I said, on this channel, we keep it all the way 100. I may dislike you. I may like you. I may love you. But I will never hate you, okay? I will never hate you. I don't have that in my heart. But you lot know my gist. Like, I'm not going to just... Because I don't like you, even if you do something right, I'm going to disregard it. So, yeah, we got to keep the consistency up. Dejon said, you're going to stop talking. You're going to stop talking now that I'm walking past. So, he was walking past. And obviously, they were talking about the situation. And then Dejon's like, oh, you're going to stop talking now that I'm walking past. This man is a narcissist. He's actually narcissistic. And he literally wants to portray himself as like this perfect guy, this perfect dude. Like, he can't do no wrong. We all have to see him as an angel. Bro, we've been seeing how you have been behaving since the beginning of the season. You are far from an angel. You are a despicable human. I am sorry to use such words, but that's just what it is. You are a despicable human. You are disgusting. You treat women with no respect. And I'm hearing... Bro, furthermore, even the TikTok video that I saw your brother do talk about Meg's family, it just says I don't even want to, like, go to, like, start talking about family and stuff like that. But the apples do not fall far from the tree. I just have to say it for what it is. Like, I'm not... Like I said, I can't even go too ham, because this is talk about next man's family now, and I'm not trying to be doing that. But it's like you have to look at the main source as to why this child is this way. And Dejon is this way because of what his environment is, what he's seeing. It doesn't just necessarily have to be family. It could be friends. It could be associates, people that is within his circle. He's seen being behaving this way, and he's adopted this manner. That is why Dejon is. And it's not to say Dejon can't change his ways, you know. Dejon is still young. He's in his early 20s. Like, he's not like a pensioner. He's not like in my grandmother's age where, like, she's stuck in her ways, you know. Like, she ain't changing for shit. Like, my grandmother, I love her dearly, but she's so, like, old-fashioned and stuck in her ways. She ain't changing. Yeah? She's old enough to tell me about generations before like, you get it. But Dejon is a young man. He could still learn. He could still adapt. He could change his ways, but he chooses not to. That's the difference with him. Okay? Meg says that he gets so defensive, which I agree with Meg on. All Dejon knows how to do is deflect. Meg does the same thing, don't get twisted, but right now, in terms of those two, I agree with what she's saying when it comes to him. Dejon cannot take accountability, and that's why when he said in that the couples goals, not the one that they played last night, the one before, where Blue had to give his 2 pence. When Dejon said he takes advice quite well on the chin, I had to laugh. And I said, you're a joke, because you can't. Meg is literally telling you something, trying to resolve a situation, and you're here trying to pick a fight with her and trying to argue with her. It's like, hold on, hear what she has to say first, and then you can say your piece. But this man just wants to overtalk her, so she doesn't say her point, and only he says it, so he looks like the angel. We see you for who you are. And like I said, when you come back to the UK, all I'm saying is this. I hope your family, and I mean this in the most genuine way, I hope your family make sure that your mental health is in tip-top shape when you come back, because you're going to look at social media and you're going to think, what the fuck? Like, that's what you're going to think. Meg says yet again that she takes hate from all 3 girls. I'm tired of hearing Meg say this nonsense. Like, you're the reason why these girls don't like you. Like, stop it. You get hate. Look, I said, you're going to watch it back and you're going to realize of how much of a mug you actually are for real. Jamie and Cash have a conversation, and Jamie told the boy, well, it was, Ty ended up joining, and Jamie then told the boys that Yasmin picked Dejon. I want to talk about that. Yasmin actually wrote down Cash's name. Go on Twitter, go on Insta, go on Reddit, you will see. She actually wrote down Cash. The producers are trying to sabotage Yaz and Jamie's chances of winning. So for that reason, they're definitely getting my... They've been getting my vote anyway, but it's solidified that they're getting my vote. Because we're not... They're really trying to sabotage them from winning the 50K. They're really trying to sabotage... But like I said, whether they had this little blip, I was still voting for them either way. I was still going to be voting for them either way. Jamie said that how he was pissed off and says that she acts like she hates Dejon, but... Is that a way of her still having feelings? And that could also be a thing. I'm not saying for Yasmin, not at all. Because, number one, I know Yasmin's not stupid to go with that man. And number two, she has a good thing going with Jamie. So that's just not even on the cards. But in terms of what I'm saying, I hear what Jamie's saying, is that is also a thing. You bash someone, you bash someone, you bash one. You talk bad about someone, you talk about... But that's because it's like, instead of you showing that you like them... You constantly say bad things about them, but you're suppressing your feelings for this person, because deep down you actually like them. But if you it's like there's a word for it. I can't think of the word right now, but you constantly say things over and over again to train your brain to be like, I don't like this person, but in fact that sometimes that actually doesn't work. But in this case, that's not the case. I see what Jamie is saying when he what he means by that. My respect for Ty. It increased today, because when the girls were asking him, is Jamie upset, he kept it all the way 100 and didn't spill the tea. I respect that. There is bro code in certain aspects. I believe in certain aspects when it comes to like girls' feelings and stuff like that. Then yes, you're gonna have to let certain people know certain things in order to make sure they know the truth. But in this instance, people just wanted to know gossip, and to be honest, the only Meg didn't need to know if Jamie was upset. That's like none of their business. So I'm glad Ty read the room and didn't actually spill the tea. So my respect for him has gone up regarding that. Harry and Shakira. I'm smiling. Hold on, guys. Hold on. They're not getting my vote. But I don't know what the producers are trying to do to me. I don't know if they're trying to hypnotize me. I don't know if they're watching my reviews. I don't know what's going on. But it's giving that they're trying to really coalesce my head. Because why is it when I'm watching Harry and Shakira together, I'm smiling a bit? Listen, like I said, they're not getting my vote. If, like I said, Shakira by herself, yeah. But because she's with Harry, she will not be getting my vote for that reason. But I have to admit and say Harry is very different with Shakira than he was with Helena. I'm seeing a complete different Harry. I'm more bubbly, I'm more goofy, I'm more... Like, the man is he's just a lot more happier with Shakira. When he was with Helena, it seemed forced. It seemed like I'm only doing this to please you type of vibe. That's the vibe I was getting. So, I can admit that. But that doesn't mean they're getting my vote, though. My vote is already going to Yasmin and Jamie. I'm just putting that out there. Shakira told Harry that Yas wrote Dejon. Yeah, they were trying to really work with this narrative with the whole... well, it worked because it sparked an argument out of Dejon and Meg, which we will end up getting to. Dejon and Megan have a conversation, and Megan tells Dejon that he needs to understand where Meg is coming from. And I'm glad Megan is actually trying to make him understand that, okay, cool, we hear where you're coming from, but you need to hear, this is your girlfriend now. So what a boyfriend does in a relationship is he sits down and hears out and has his emotional intelligence and understands where his girlfriend is actually coming from. But Dejon doesn't know how to do that. So it's like, this is going to... That's what I'm saying. Meg needs to run from this man. As soon... Okay, cool. It's too late now because you guys are already like... You're too far in. You're too far... You know, like when you're in a play and it's like coming towards the end? You're already way too far gone. You can't break up now or get unexclusive or whatever. But as soon as you both touch down in the UK... When you go back to your family's home, Meg, you need to block Dejon. Like, it needs to be at that thing because you guys' thing ain't real anyway. So it's no one's feelings really going to get hurt like that. Dejon says he's been honest the whole time. I mean, I'm looking for the honesty and I can't see it. Because downplaying and not telling the whole truth is still lying. You're still telling parts of the truth. But you telling parts of the truth and not the whole truth is still lying, you know. People need to understand this. People think if you tell parts of the truth, it's telling the truth. No, telling the truth is telling the truth from A to Z. Not A, C, but you miss B. No, telling the truth is telling everything that happened. I'm not saying sometimes people can't forget, but when you're coming back and basically trying to downplay situations, you're lying. Like I said, you're telling the truth, but you're not telling the whole truth. To me, that's still lying because it's like you're missing parts out on purpose to not look like the bad person. So Dejon's saying he's been honest the whole time. You've been your version of honest, yes, but honest, no. Yas said it's really hard to explain to Jamie the whole Dejon and her situation regarding as he wasn't actually here. Jamie wasn't here when the whole threesome thing happened and stuff like that. So it's hard to kind of just explain to him what was happening. Harry then ended up getting a text the next morning. Each couple are going on their special date. Guys, talking of the dates, and someone did tweet this, what's happened to the big budget dates that they used to do? Like, I'm talking about what happened to those dates? Now we're getting these dates within the villa. Like, ITV, producers, what's happening? I want to see the big extravaganza dates, the nice dates where they go on the boats, or what did Whitney and them not get? Didn't Whitney on her season, did she get like a yacht? Or a crew. Come on, ITV, man. Come on. But then I guess, you know what? Dude, this cast doesn't deserve it like that. I'll be so real. Like, they don't actually deserve all that. Like, we don't like the cast like that. So I don't think we would have cared that much. Or maybe they're saving their money for next year. Shakira and Meg. I found this funny. They're sitting in their dressing room and they're both they have their backs to each other and they're both just like this. Because it was just showing those two in the change room. And I was like, that is so awkward. Imagine being around someone, because I couldn't do it. Imagine being around someone you don't like. You strongly don't like them as well. Just constantly being around them. Like, that gets awkward after a while, you know, because it's like, okay, do I just keep it civil with you? Or do I not speak to you? But you not speaking, that's like all bad energy, isn't it? So it's like, it's awkward. Tony, Shakira, and Yasmin are having a conversation, and Yasmin feels okay about Dejon picking her because that's the truth. Like, if it you know, at the end of the day, they did have a little something there. They had flirty chats. They did. If you guys remember, they did. So, Yasmin came full throttle when she came in as a bombshell, you know. She came in full throttle as a bombshell. She did not hold herself back. Shakira said for Jamie, he sees it as, like, she's constantly bashing him. But, like, you constantly bash him, but then you pick him in the challenge. So it's like, that's where he's confused. And then it's kind of like, do you still have feelings for him type of thing? Meg and Megan are having a conversation, and Meg didn't think he will write it. What did I mean by that? Oh, Meg didn't think that Dejon would have wrote Yasmin's name due to the fact that Yasmin, those group of girls don't like these group of girls. So it's down to all that. Meg was like, oh, he could have wrote down any one of my friends, this, that, and the third, but then he would have been lying. So this is where the inconsistency comes. You want him to be honest with you. You want him to be honest with you when it comes to other people, but when it comes to something between you, you don't want him to be honest. No, the consistency has to remain the same. He picked Yasmin. That's his honest answer. You're just gonna have to take what comes with it, because it's like you can't tell him, oh, you have to be honest when it comes to you talking about other things and stuff like that. But when it's about us in-house conversation, oh, I don't want to know. No, Meg, the consistency. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is what I'm saying. You catch me off guard, because it's like, I'm trying to have your back in this situation between you and Dejon, but it's like the inconsistency for me is not it. Connor told, Megan also said that Dejon didn't need to explain the reasoning. Like I said, you guys don't know. Yesterday, I actually fell asleep watching the Love Island episode. Like, I ended up waking up for the last 10 minutes of it, basically when Dejon and Meg had their argument. So I watched like the first half. The middle part when they were playing that game is when I fell asleep, because I don't remember anything that happened. Like, I had no electricity, so I literally was watching it on my phone, and I was lying in my bed. So, lying in your bed is the combination to you basically falling asleep, because it's like once my head touches that pillow, I'm out. Connor told Megan that Yasmin wrote Dejon on the board. I don't know how I feel about that, but I guess because you're trying to, make things exclusive with Meg, you're gonna pillow talk. It's normal, so I hear it. The boys are now shopping for their women. Meg and Yasmin have a conversation, and Meg wanted Yas to explain why she basically wrote Dejon's name. If I was, maybe this is the pettiness in me, and maybe this is why I have some maturing to do, but if I was Yasmin, I wouldn't want to speak to her. I wouldn't want to satisfy you. I'd be like, I can't lie. After everything you've done and said, I'm going to let you and Dejon figure this out for yourself. I'm going to bow out. Like, now you want help from... Now, I don't understand people. It's people like Meg I don't understand. Like, you have literally been coming at me there since I came in as a bombshell. Now you want my help. Because that's what it is. You want clarification. Now, why should I give it to you? I should let you suffer. That's the pay. I'm telling you, me, boy, I know my parents have always taught me to choose the high road, but sometimes, like 5% of the time, you have to be petty just to prove to people, now I could be on your type of timing as well. Don't actually play with me, because really and truly, if Yasmin's better than me, I would have said, you know what, I can't lie. You've been playing with me the entire season. Like, I'm not helping you. I'm not about to help you out. Like, you can actually hold that for yourself and argue with yourself. Like, I'm not getting involved between you and Dejon. I will speak to Jamie and clarify, reassure him. I don't need to reassure you. Me and you're not friends, like you clearly said. So why am I reassuring stuff with you? The boys are all out after their shopping having a beer, and Dejon is basically telling the boys about what took place with Meg in the challenge. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, aren't all these guys just tired of the whole Meg and Dejon narrative? Like, aren't you guys tired of it constantly being revolved around them all the time? Because I would be. I'm not gonna lie, it's like, oh my God, like, enough. Like, obviously they wanted to know what happened between him and Meg, but it's like, enough's enough now. Like, just, we're tired. Anyway, 2 more days to go. Only 2 more days to go. Meg and Dejon, when the boys come back from the shopping, the girls done this kind of thing where they're humming to try and ignore the boys. And it was a joke. It was actually a joke. Meg was joking, and Dejon ended up getting annoyed. And I'm thinking to myself, now, Dejon, you're sensitive. Like, I'm a sensitive person. Let me not lie to you. Like, I'm not gonna front. I'm sensitive, but I'm not sensitive like that. Like, I could handle banter. I would know if you're joking. I would handle the banter. Because Meg didn't hug him, all the girls was doing it. It's not like to say it was just Meg. If it was just Meg, that's different. All the girls were doing it. And then you're just like getting upset over it. I'm just like, come on, Dejon. Like, come on. But then again, it's like, I feel like maybe you're trying to make... I don't know, I don't trust this guy, because it could be a thing where he's actually just trying to make Meg look purely bad. Like, she's bad already, but it's like you're trying to make her look worse. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't actually trust Dejon. Anything he says or does, I don't trust him. It's now time for the dates. All the dates have actually been set up really nicely. Like, these men did put in effort for their dates with the ladies. Connor and Megan, nothing really to note down about them. Apart from Megan says that she gets awkward sometimes. Meg and Dejon. Dejon got Meg matching bracelets. Tony and Cash. Cash threw some shade at Harrison. Clock it. He threw some shade at Harrison saying that real men aren't supposed to be on the floor. Clock it. Tony didn't think Cash would have forgiven her. Neither did I. Neither did probably the whole of the United Kingdom and USA. And people all over the globe that also watch Love Island UK, okay? We probably didn't think this. I didn't think I said, now Cash has morals. He's not going to do it. But he saw you upset. And I feel like me and Cash have the same weakness. If I see you crying, depending on what you've done, I'm willing to give another chance. If you truly mean what you say and you truly are sorry. He said that he saw her crying and he just wanted to take care of her. They are exclusive, but you see, this is why I like Cash. Cash didn't ask, can we be exclusive? Or tell her, I would like to be. Cash has said, this is me telling you I'm exclusive, by the way. I'm not going to lie. And I've already said, if Yasmin and Jamie don't win, Cash and Tony have to win. Because you can't tell me a man like Cash cannot win Love Island 2020. Like, it's either between Yasmin or Jamie or Cash and Tony. Is what? Sorry, Shakira, baby girl. I'm sorry. I know the producers are trying to sell me the Harry and Shakira edit. I hear it. It's working a little bit. I can't lie, because I am seeing the chemistry. There is a lot of chemistry. I can't deny it, guys. But you guys, it's not enough. It's too close for me to be like, oh, you know what? You guys get my vote. I would need to see Harry for a good 4 weeks with Shakira like that for me to be like, okay, cool. There's a possible chance Harry could get my vote, but not for now. That is not for now. I'm so sorry. Ty and Angel, they have only known each other for 2 weeks and have feelings for each other. Ty, I genuinely believe. I believe Ty actually has feelings for this girl. Angel, I don't believe. Because from yesterday, when he made it exclusive, she was like, "Aww," and then he was like, "Oh, that's a question, by the way." Like, it's like, I don't believe, Angel's the type of girl that she gives me, like, if Ty was to tell her, I love you, she wouldn't love him, but she'll say, I love you back. That's what she gives. I'm sorry, but that's the type of vibe I get from Angel. Harry and Shakira, like I said, they're trying to sell me that Harry and Shakira, edit so hard. Because they do look cute together on their date, like with the hats, the goofiness, the chemistry. I can't lie, guys, it's eaten. But I haven't been fully sold. You're not getting my vote. Like, it's too close. But they do look cute together, I have to say it. I have to be honest and speak. Yasmin and Jamie, we get to see their day. Yasmin said how the broccoli is raw. If you know you can't cook certain things, don't cook it. It's actually not by force. I just want to put that out there because that could downgrade you. In terms of, if you can't cook, just say you can't cook. Like, obviously, people question at a certain age, you should be able to cook up and rustle up a little something. But it's actually okay if you can't cook as well. Like, me personally, if I date someone that cannot cook, it might be a problem, actually. I actually, is it? If I was to date someone that cannot cook, we can learn together. It's okay, because I can cook, like, general things. Your Sunday roast, rice, stew, what else do you call it, me? Spaghetti bolognese. Like, these things I could cook, like, general, basic things. But, like, them hardcore thing I see people cooking there, or standing up looking at recipes, I just don't have the patience, guy. And quite clearly, I actually don't have the time as well, to be honest. That's why a lot of people nowadays, they do the food prep. So, like, for example, they have people delivering food to your door for a whole week or month or whatever it is, and it's just every day you have. I don't know. It's like a subscription, basically. Because people don't have time to. The amount of people that I be coming across and they tell me they don't cook no more. They don't have the time. Like, when people come from work, they're not trying to stand up in hot kitchen and cook. That's why most people. That's why you see these Deliveroo and Uber Eats drivers all up and down the road all the time. People just order takeaway. Or they're going in Tesco and getting a microwavable meal, or they have the food prep. People ain't got time, and people just cook on the weekend now, and I hope the food lasts the whole week. Well, that's what my household does anyway. They speak about the challenge, and not Shakira. Yasmin told him about the conversation she had with Meg. Jamie says he doesn't care really. It's all hypothetical. It's just a challenge. And this is why these are my winners, because it's the emotional maturity for me. It's the maturity for me. Yasmin got emotional from the gift Jamie got her, which reminded her of her cat, Meow Meow. Meg and Dejon we go to their date, and literally the whole date is them arguing. You cannot sit here and tell me that people are still voting for Meg and Dejon. You actually cannot sit here and tell me people are still voting for these people. Can't you tell this all of a facade? But there's people out there that still voting for them, because why was Connor and Meg? I might as well. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? Let me just, because I'm more or less at the end now of my notes anyway. You cannot tell me that people are still voting for Meg and Dejon. I actually would have preferred Connor and Megan to make it to the final. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I would have preferred Connor and Megan. At least they're more genuine. They had something at the start. Megan left. She came back. She got what she wanted. They're more genuine than Meg and Dejon. And Meg and Dejon have been in from the very jump. That's saying a lot. I would have preferred Connor and Megan to make it to the final. How on earth has Meg and Dejon made it all this way? This is why I say you cannot trust all these people putting up all these polls on social media. You can't trust it. The Facebook mums will always win. They will always win. The Fiat 500s will always win. Like I said, last year, we got lucky with Josh and Mimi. We got lucky. We ain't gonna get, I have a bad feeling. We ain't gonna get so lucky. We ain't gonna get so lucky this time. That's what I feel like. But yeah, we get a preview for Sunday's episode. All the original cast will be returning to dump the Islanders. Then we'll be left with the final. How many do we have? Ty and Angel, Meg and Dejon, Shakira and Harry, Cash and Tony. Wait. So there's only going to be... Huh? Am I missing a couple? Yaz and Jamie, Tony and Cash, Harry and Shakira. No, there's 5. So one couple will get dumped. Oh, I was about to say my maths. I swear it's always the final 4. So yeah, they'll be coming and dump a couple on Sunday. It's going to be very interesting to see who people pick, because I know certain people are holding grudges. I know certain people haven't had nice things to say about other people when they've been doing up press tour, when they've been outside of the villa. So it's going to be very interesting to see what goes down on Sunday. I just hope people don't use their emotions and actually use their brain and logic, because I'll be pissed the fuck off. I'll start swearing down the place on Sunday if that's the case, because we ain't about to do that. But yeah, guys, that is the end of the review. If you guys have enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so every time I upload a video, you guys are instantly notified. As you already know, we are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Before I fully sign off, I think I have 2 videos coming out for you guys tomorrow. I've got the Love is Blind first cast impressions. So if you're a Love is Blind fan, you're going to want to tune in. You're going to want to stick around, okay? Because don't go anywhere too soon, because we're about to get into another ride for that. And also, I've seen that there's a show called Perfect Match, and Scott, who was on season 10 of Love Island, is on it. So I believe I'm going to review that, guys. I'm going to review that. So I'm going to watch the episode 1 tomorrow. I'm going to, the first 6 episodes are out, but I'm going to do it daily. The same way I do Love is Blind. So yeah, I've got 2 videos dropping tomorrow. Guys, no rest for the wicked, as they say. It's been your boy Tarek, and I will see you guys. Oh, I'm going on TikTok live tonight, so be sure to join the live, okay? I should have mentioned this at the start, but yeah, join. If I'm on by the time you finish watch this, then obviously the live is going very well. If not, then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.